Hey guys, Living Ichigo here with Hikaru Kazushime with Runaround Network and Jojo Pandaface, my girlfriend. I got something very important to talk about. Now, if you haven't known already, well, you probably know because I've warned everybody on my page today that their Facebook is deleting most cosplayers' accounts. Now, if a cosplayer has if you have like the word cosplay in your account on your Facebook, they're intentionally banning you. Now, they're doing that for multiple reasons, but pages are mostly fine unless you have it hooked up to your cosplay page only, if that's your admin account, which is a bad idea. Which I think a few cosplayers did that and their pages are gone. Now, what do you guys think, like, what's going on? Like, why do you think Facebook's doing that?
I think that, Facebook's always had a thing with having an issue with names on profiles. I remember a year ago, they were going around trying to find what they believe to be fake accounts or people that weren't using their full names.
Yeah.
Or like when you see somebody on Facebook and they have a name that goes like, 3 or 4 parts and all of them are like one name of like 3 different characters in a row. And it's like, what? Who is this person? So they're probably like, get them off the thing or something like that because they want it to be like really perfect. But I think that, and that was a year ago when they did this, but I think that it might have something to do with, the fact that they're picky, but also the fact that if everyone, what I've noticed is that everybody's putting cosplay at the end of their names.
Everybody.
So-and-so cosplay, this person cosplay. And I think that if the entire world did this, everybody in the world did this, and put cosplay on it, well then now everybody's a cosplayer and everybody has cosplay and then we're all melding together and they want people to stand out. Because pages, if it's for a person, it's supposed to be a public figure, not like everybody else. So therefore it's pointless. Now profiles, I can understand them banning like pages for everybody having cosplay in the name. I don't really see as much for profiles. Because profiles, I guess, is more of a private thing too, but I don't know. That's what
I know. Okay, what I'm getting at is ever since what I've noticed is when Facebook got public, they've been starting to get really strict with some of their stuff. Now I know that I follow stock market and the economics and stuff because I'm a businessman myself. When I'm at a cosplay, cosplay is not what funds my projects, but I've noticed a big drop in Facebook price.
A bit of a drop?
No, I said, okay.
You realize they're at barely.
I think they've dropped quite a bit.
Yeah, they've dropped a lot.
They've dropped a lot. Okay, the stock price has dropped a lot, and I think they're freaking out. And the thing is, a lot of people think it's Mark Zuckerberg's fault, or Fuckerberg, or whatever people are calling him. But he owns 24% of Facebook. He doesn't control it much anymore.
Plus, he's not really doing anything for Facebook. He pretty much retired.
Yeah.
He got married.
Well, pretty much the shareholders and pretty much they're kind of the big investors in Facebook is what's controlling it now. Besides the big the other executives.
So you think they're complaining?
Yeah. I guarantee you the shareholders are really bitching and because they're not making enough money off advertising because of the multiple accounts online. So advertisers are not paying enough money because they're bitching about how people are not clicking on their ads that get sent out. You see the ads on the side of Facebook. You see those ads. Yeah. Now, people are not clicking them usually, unless it's something you really like.
I never click those things.
To be honest, a few times I click it.
Section.
Sometimes the ads are actually getting better at targeting me. To be honest.
That is true.
Well, no, because they go through what you search on Google.
Yeah.
And to figure out what you.
Well, it's getting better, and actually sometimes I'm finding interesting stuff that I want to click.
I admit I clicked one.
I clicked a few.
There was an advertisement for a Game of Thrones shirt, and it was really hilarious saying on it. So I was like, I want that.
I and it pissed me off.
That was once.
Oh,
it was a great.
You're not getting any more of me, Facebook.
I
dare you. You're not getting any more from me.
Captain what?
Oh, and I was like, this is not Captain America.
Well, so they're doing that. The advertisers are bitching about their ads not getting out there. Yeah. So Facebook pretty much can tell that. Oh, okay. So all these people, Facebook's not dumb. They can tell when people have multiple accounts. All you gotta do is watch a cosplayer
they don't like
talk. And you can tell they have their normal account for their normal life and their cosplay account for cosplay stuff. Yeah. Now, that hurt.
Well, even a lot of cosplayers like put it in their description, like, oh, this is my personal account. Go add me here. And cosplayer con.
So I mean, Facebook's not dumb. They realize one person has 2 accounts or more.
Yeah.
So they're shutting down the multiple accounts.
Yeah.
And if you have cosplay in the name, like I did for my admin account, like Jordan did for her Facebook cosplay account, and many others that I know, their pages got deleted because of cosplay. It's pretty much all. If Facebook, you're the computer tech guy. If Facebook had a way to click cosplay and search everybody with the name of cosplay, all you gotta do is search on Facebook, type cosplay. You'll find everybody's name of cosplay.
You get too much.
They're gonna click all the people with name the cosplay and start deleting them.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It is that easy.
But yeah, so I mean, even if you change your name, I think they're still gonna ban you because I changed my name on there back to my normal name and they still banned me. So all I got is my normal Facebook and my page.
Well, I think they're trying to push everyone over to like pages because now to like make sure everybody sees your post on a like page, you have to pay for it.
Yeah,
and
that's a very good point.
Make money also that way.
So if you don't know, if you don't have a page, I have a page, so I can see what Facebook's trying to do now. Very interesting. If you have money, this can be a very powerful tool. But Facebook, if I were to make like a really crazy post, say I post an awesome Goku picture and I want everybody to see it. Well, there's a way you can pay Facebook like a ton of money. You can pay them for anywhere from like $10 to $1,500 or more. Pay them to advertise your post to a bunch of people's walls that could have related interest with you. So like, okay, and that would target about 1 million people. And I only got 26,000 likes on my page. And I could target 1 million people if I pay them. So if a company, say like a company is desperate to get fans, they'll pay Facebook, they get all that advertisement, and it'll appear in everybody's like news feeds. And it'll be there for a couple days.
No, I think it's just whoever likes the page and their friends. I don't think it goes out to everybody.
So that's how they can tell. Well, I looked on my thing. I can target 1 million people on mine. That's a lot of people.
Well, that's because all of your fans
and their friends.
Oh, okay,
like
that
if
makes
I were
sense.
to
do it, it would only target like maybe like a couple thousand.
So the bigger the page, the more influence you're gonna have.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyways, they're trying to have that. If they want everybody to migrate to a fan page, so there's less active accounts on there, and everybody has a fan page, and eventually someone's gonna want to like get more exposure and pay them. It makes sense, but I doubt that would happen. But
you know what I think?
What do you think?
They need to. I think if I was in control of the situation, I'd say a lot. Okay, why do we make a like page? We make a like page because we're allowed to make it's a legal way to make a second Facebook page, and then have that second Facebook page be able to gain likes and you know all the things you can do with like page. I think that I know a lot of people who have like pages that don't particularly like do anything, but they have a like page because they've hit the friend limit. And when I add them and they say add me here or like me here because I don't have any more space. So, and there's a lot of people out there that want a private profile and then they want a like page.
I want a private profile,
like a private one, a public one, and a like page. But Facebook is not going to allow that.
No.
So I think
they stopped me from doing that. They stopped you from doing that.
Honestly, what I would do, I would take away like and profile and make it the same thing. I'd make it to where there was a public profile. And that your public normal profile could also get likes, and also have more than 5,000 friends.
That's what the subscribers thing is on the normal.
Nobody who uses that. I don't use that.
There's people.
I know
out
like
there
14 people who have subscribed to
There's weird.
I don't even know who the heck they are.
I don't even have subscriptions enabled.
I have subscriptions enabled.
Yeah, it's like no one uses that though, and you know how hard it is to find that? It's like somewhere.
Well, yeah, it's there, but that's what you essentially said. They kind of have that for normal pages.
Why don't they just make
want
it more than 5,000? Do what MySpace did, because people liked that about MySpace.
Yeah, true. But people want privacy on Facebook, even though it's not privacy.
If they want privacy. Set privacy. Set their privacy settings.
That's true.
Why have a private profile and a public profile?
Because people... Okay, I got one. I know a lot of teenagers were saying this when I was talking about it on my page. Some teenagers were saying... I heard them talking to each other, commenting with each other on my post, and they're saying, well, like, I got 2 accounts because I don't want my parents to be snooping around on my cosplay stuff or what I do. Or they'll say, well, I don't want my work, when I go try to get a job, the look on my Facebook before they hire me and look, oh, they'll think I'm a weirdo because I cosplay or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be cosplay. It can be something else.
But Facebook doesn't care about that.
Facebook doesn't give a shit.
No,
but I mean, like, it could be way more reasons why people have multiple accounts. It could be like older men have multiple accounts so that they can just act like they're somebody else.
True.
And they don't want their like friends and family to spy on them, so they have a separate account. Facebook wants to end all that. Which, okay, I kind of see, which I'm not super mad they're starting to do that, like starting to take away the multiple accounts. I just think a heads up to the cosplayers would have been nice, because I know...
I think it has to do with the amount, too, of profiles. Like, I read on CNN earlier that all of the fake accounts, double accounts, all the accounts that they don't like and the ones that they just generally don't want, it makes up almost like 15% of Facebook.
That's a lot.
And
so.
to them, like that's
15%.
That's really annoying. So
money in their
and the advertisers are like, well, that's 15% that we're not getting as much advertising.
They should have just like banned all the inactive accounts while they're at it, because that makes up a higher.
That would have banned my normal account though, so I'm kind of glad they didn't do that.
Inactive ones?
No, you're still.
No, I haven't. Okay, my real Facebook account. I haven't been on it for a month. Now I just got back on it because my real one's banned. My admin account.
I wasn't really using my.
So like, I'm glad they didn't.
Living Ichigo Cosplays one?
That was banned. Living Ichigo Cosplays, the one people add friends. Now my other one, that one's like you won't find that one for a reason. It's my personal account.
Like page and
that's why I have a like page. Actually, the whole reason why I established the like page, so I could have my people view my cosplays, and I have my private account separated. Now I made an admin account because about over a year ago, my account got deactivated. Do you remember that? And I was at AX at the time. I remember. So I was scrambling. I had to make a new account, new page, everything.
Stuff, send them your driver's license,
and because I had to do all that crap.
That was horrible.
And I freaked out because they enabled my real account for I don't know, because I don't know why. You know, they had it was a glitch, so they disabled my account, meaning my page disappeared. And that was a big no-no because, you know, I was going around.
Oh, that was during the time, like I said at the beginning of this, that was during the time that they were doing that thing where they were trying to prove who was fake and who was...
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's when they started doing it.
That's when that happened. So they thought that, like, you weren't you, and you had to prove that you were you.
And they're like, oh, okay, it was a mistake, they said.
But you were
even though it wasn't
out
a
for
mistake.
like 2 months, so...
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, it was
like
a long time.
2 months.
Yeah. My old fans will remember this. Remember my page was banned like a long time ago?
You even had to make a separate...
I had to make a separate account, yeah. Who remembers that? Do you guys remember that?
You even had another like page, too.
I have another like page.
Different from the one he has.
Oh, that was a separate like page.
Yeah.
That was Living Ichigo Cosplays like page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would have now been.
I'd like to know. Comment below. Do you remember that? Are you a true fan of me? Do you know that? Anyways.
I remember that.
You do?
I do. I was creepy.
Creeper.
I remember because I was trying to help you get it back.
Well, let's get back to the main subject. Main cosplayer.
Oh,
kitty cat.
It's one of them.
One of them. That's the evil one.
It's so cute.
Big cosplayer that I know got banned that had about, I may be saying this wrong, so I'm sorry if you watch this. She had over 7,000 likes. Her name is Marida Cosplay. She's famously known for her Fate
Saber.
series, Fate Zero
Saber.
cosplays. Yeah, Saber.
Yeah.
So I feel really bad that her page got banned. That's terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because I guess she must have had a cosplay Facebook. That was
think
her
she
admin
had
account. Because like Precious Cosplay, her like page didn't get taken down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Marita had her live page set up to where her admin account was a fake name.
I wonder if she can get it back because
No.
that sounds like
You
it's
can't
be
get it back.
You can't get it
CNN
back.
was saying like it goes somewhere and you're not allowed to touch it.
The only way to
it's, like,
reactivate your account, because I was trying to do it all morning, you have to send them your driver's license number to prove it's
That's
you.
what he had to do.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do.
And I can't prove my name is Jojo Pandaface, because who the fuck has that name? So...
Oh, and you know what else I heard?
Go to do what McLovin did from Superbad and just make a fake ID. No, I'm kidding.
You know,
yeah,
you know
I'll
what's really
totally
bad?
do that.
I read at the end of the article at CNN. This is what surprised me the most.
Okay, tell us what CNN was saying about everything.
Well, that's mostly we've already mostly covered everything they said, but this is the craziest thing. Like yeah, it's somewhere. You're not allowed to touch it. On your photos, videos, all your updates, something like that. You're not allowed to have it basically, and it exists somewhere. Like they're not actually deleting them. They're keeping them
It's
somewhere.
Facebook limbo.
They're just taking it off. Facebook limbo. And here's the last thing I saw on there that surprised me the most. If you lose one, you are never allowed to make another one with that name without their permission.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm glad I have my fan page established.
So if I got banned for some reason, which I shouldn't because
You're using your real name.
I'm using my real name. Then I would never be able to make a Hikaru Kazushime Facebook ever again, which is crazy. So.
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
But I'm me, so.
Yeah, so.
Don't go after me.
Fuck you, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Fuckerberg.
I flipped so many tables this morning.
Yeah, you're weird. Oh God, I woke you up and I was like, change your Facebook name.
Actually, right when you left for work around 6 this morning, I was still awake, so I went to go check my Facebook and I couldn't log in, and I was like, oh, maybe the system's just down or something, and then I went back to sleep, and then you texted me later and you're like, go check your Facebook, and I went and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I really was shocked when you told me.
So this is what the Mayans were talking about.
The Mayans were talking about.
Facebook is falling. End of the world. End of the world.
End of the world. No, this is the end of the world. The end of Facebook.
I went to bed last night and I woke up in a totally new world.
We have to go back to like the Stone Age.
No cosplayers safe.
No social media. Well, anyways,
we're gonna be making profiles on stone walls.
God,
you know,
yeah, just
and the likes are like someone comes over and like puts their like thumb up and chisels it on there, and that's a like or something.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to know what I find funny? Okay, I was pretty much the only big page talking about this.
Like, well, Precious said something.
She said something. Well, I was talking about this all morning long, warning everybody.
Yeah. But not a whole lot of people are talking about it.
Is it over or are they still doing it?
They're
still doing it. It's just but I warned a lot of people, so hopefully you guys like.
We're able to change
it. I feel kind of like I was in like a hut during a storm and I come out. Is it?
Yeah. Well, I find it funny that I was like the only one warning people. Like, well, I guess Precious did it. I don't know when she did it. I know Pigment Link did it this afternoon.
So not a lot of the other like possible affected ones or ones that we know the possible affected ones are not like saying anything about this.
I know that other bigger cosplayers have not said anything, like they don't care.
Cosplayers with a large amount of likes are not saying anything about this.
Yeah, the bigger pages, bigger than mine. If you thought my page was the biggest.
Although now they're losing a bunch of likes because
I noticed that.
Like,
oh yeah, I lost like 1,000 already.
Well, some pages can like pages too, can't they?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you just regain it. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, so I mean, just know that I'm the one that always looks out for my fans and friends. So I was warning people.
You know,
I mean, the bigger cosplayers don't care about. I can't speak for them. I'm just saying maybe they're busy. Maybe they're like living like under a rock and they don't know what happened on Facebook, even though they post on Twitter and Facebook every day. But I'm just saying like. You can kind of warn your, people
on the
that support
topic of them not saying that, or on the topic of them not saying anything about it, I mean, if you're speaking competition, they're not, it's not really that bad for them if other.
Oh yeah,
other
maybe
ones
they don't even care.
I mean, even like if this was reflecting just businesses and not cosplayers.
Oh.
And think of it like businesses would not really care that much if a lot of other ones lost a lot of likes or something.
That makes
in the same sense. Businesses in the same industry.
But I'm not in it.
Not saying anything about those particular.
Oh no, we're not.
I know
a
lot of them, and I love you guys, but
I'm just saying
there could be any reason why somebody like may or may not care about all this. I mean, I didn't even. I would have looked like I didn't care if if you didn't tell me about this because I got up late and. Like I said, I went to bed and I woke up in a whole different world today with Facebook deleting everybody. So
yeah, but I would think since they're in the cosplay community, the only ones that got pretty much my respect because they were warning people just like me.
So you're like Paul Revere going down the road. Facebook is coming.
Like the end is coming.
Zuckerberg is coming.
So the big cosplayers that did, Pigment Link, bless her heart, she did that. She was giving people, she was warning people. Kind of this afternoon, it was a little late, but she's not online too often, so.
Yeah,
and I guess Precious was doing it from you were saying.
Well, she posted a picture promoting her Firefall stuff, and she said, "Oh yeah, by the way, change your Facebook name."
Oh, okay. So not that big a warning. I was like going around with a pitchfork and like torch, but heed my warning.
You made like 5 posts.
We were fucking freaking out. I was like, what's happening?
So we should give a formal warning to everyone.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna cry.
It is in danger.
Yeah. And if you now, to be honest, I still don't know what's going on exactly. If my page is still at jeopardy. So follow my Twitter. Make an account. If you don't have Twitter, make my account just in case you look like my page disappears randomly. You look for where did Living Ichigo go? Add me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. That's easy. Or YouTube. because you're watching me. Subscribe. If you haven't done so, I'll flip tables if you don't subscribe.
Same goes for all of us. We all have some other kind of profile.
Yeah,
I don't. If my fan page is gone, all I have is DeviantArt. So you guys are.
I think they're done with you.
Yeah.
They had their way. Now they're like moving on or something.
I'm unloved.
But I hope and pray to God I don't disappear. I don't know why I would, but
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
They're just going after cosplayers. So be warned. Don't have cosplay in your name for anything. Don't even put it on your fan page.
and don't make double accounts.
Yeah.
No double
Well,
accounts.
even be careful just doing fake names.
Yeah.
Well, you can have an alias name for your public figure. You know.
Well, no, for that, but like if it's a personal page, be careful about fake names because that's what
Oh
they're
yeah,
targeting.
of course.
Do you think they're connected to the government and they have like social security and they can go through and look and see what real people's names are?
I don't think they're that smart.
You don't
I
think
hate
so?
life.
Because
I don't
if
think
that's the
Facebook's
case,
that
that's
smart.
really messed up.
I don't think
I mean,
they're
that's
that well
like-
connected.
I don't think they're.
I think Facebook's losing a lot of money and they flip it out. That's my honest
Yeah, because
opinion.
they're losing a lot of money right now. So going public for them was a really
I mean,
bad
if you
idea.
think about it, you see a lot of movies or games where there's like this great king of this like empire, and everything's like normal, and they don't care about all the other little cities and empires and stuff like that out there. And then someone blows up the wall to their great city, and the king's like, like that, and then they like fill it with guards. You know, it's like the
It's like
king is like
China.
noticed now.
Like China.
What?
We'll speak of China. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
I know you're
China's
not
off the
here.
hook right now. Did you hear what happened on the Senkaku Islands?
What?
Well, there's this little period of islands that are at the bottom of Japan, kind of near Okinawa, and they've been kind of fighting Japan for them because they used to belong to China.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
this
I
Senkaku-
remember reading
Senkaku
about
Islands.
that.
And so, like, apparently, like, a few people from China came up on it. Well, technically, if you're standing, they're very small, like, very, very small. If you're standing on the dirt of the Senkaku Islands, you're now in Japan, like, in the country of Japan. So, like, that's technically illegal immigrating into Japan by standing on the island. So, what Japan, like, noticed and arrested several Chinese people who stood on the island. And now China's infuriated, saying, like they're gonna like take it back, and they're like gonna go to war with Japan. They
Crap.
hate Japan.
You don't want to
so
fuck with China though.
they're like all.
I'm
pissed
pretty
and
sure
stuff.
they're still mad that we beat them in like the medal and gold count in the Olympics. Like.
Oh well.
I don't know. China gets pissed off about
They
everything.
get really mad. I mean, like I like Jackie Chan said one bad thing once about this one area and got banned.
Oh
like,
yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
For a while, yeah. They brought him back because he's like the
They let him back
figurehead for like.
Yeah, they let it back.
And this is
Anyways.
why my family
He has to
left.
teach people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, how to come through. Anyways, so we gotta cut this short because.
Okay. You got a plane to catch.
Yes.
We have
We'll
a
talk
movie
about
to
that
watch.
later. Oh yeah. Anyways, don't forget to follow me Facebook, Living Ichigo Cosplays with an S, at Twitter at Living Ichigos, at Living Ichigo.
Is that the new cereal like Kellogg's?
No.
Yeah. it is.
Kellogg's, Living Ichigos.
They're Yu-Gi-licious.
Strawberry flavored.
at Living Ichigo. That's for Twitter. And you.
Oh. Okay, we'll cover that. Yeah, so Hikaru Kazushime at you can look me up pretty much anywhere. You'll find my links too in the description below. Go to runaroundnetwork.com. You can check out my posts there. Find me on Facebook, runaroundnetwork.com on Facebook, or Hikaru Kazushime, my personal page. I love everybody, so you can add me. I don't care. And yeah.
And you.
Also on YouTube.
Ooh. Okay. My Facebook fan page is facebook.com/Jojo Pandaface cause. So all the other ones are taken by my other accounts because I'm fucking retarded.
Jerk.
I know. So just look up Jojo Pandaface and that'll take you to my
Yeah, she was one of
fan
the
page.
people that got banned, so she had to establish a fan page today.
Yeah,
so
I
show
really
her,
didn't want to. So
show
don't
her
hate
some
me.
love and please come go like her page.
I really hate
because
having a
she's-
fan page.
She's
but-
very. She'll come around.
Or you can find me off of his page. I'm
Or
on there all over
My
the place.
page. Yeah, she just roams around there.
Also on DeviantArt, Jojo
And
Pandaface.
DeviantArt. You'll start liking the fan page more. It's different.
I don't know. I like considering people friends rather than fans.
Well, the thing is,
That's what
I
do.
talk
like
to
a mix of
I
both.
talk to
Yeah.
I interact
It's
with
just
my
all-
fans, so we're
No,
kind of
I
like
know,
buddies.
but I don't like them considering themselves fans. Like when people are like, "I'm a fan of your work," it makes me feel really uncomfortable.
But you're like,
That's how I am. kind
yeah,
of,
I
actually.
just don't like that.
Yeah.
but you're talented, seamstress.
Well, that's not the fucking
Costumer.
point. I know
Well,
that.
blah, 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 blah. All right, be awkward. All right, later, guys.
Bye.
Did the recording?
Oh god, my knee. Ow.
I did
That was
record
bent for too
everything.
long.
I don't know what time
Yeah, it's.
Oh wait.
It's over 9,000.
Oh, it's still doing
It's
that thing where the.